forefathers paid for me when some of my own people sold me into slavery. Now on the street, you're scared of me? That's irony. It's always the same thing. Different strokes for different folks, but the same whip. So a Jewish man can kill an 8-year-old kid. No priors, the model citizen, but sick as hell fire. In a safe Jewish neighborhood, he had 2 kids and a wife. Hannibal Lecter lives in your backyard, but he's cool because he's white. Remember the slogans? White is right. Forget your history, you're doomed to repeat it. Under Jim Crow, I was 3/5 human, then separate but equal. Thought my black skin was a curse and a penalty. To high society deemed a frenemy. Cleaning toilets was the best for me. So why should I believe you when you tell your God on your coins that you trust in Him, and then pretend that your own constitution calls for the freedom of all men? My people, this is not another song for you to steep in your woes. This time, get up and face your foes. Generational poverty, endemic downward mobility, self-enslavement by giving up your pride and your industry. Colonial nations were built by the hands of injustice. Forced entry used to rape Africa of its best resources, our ancients. It had made us mental patients, consumed by irrational fear, notwithstanding the patience it took for the universal freedom movement. Every word that I speak you must remember. Let's stoke the embers of mental freedom together. King and Dubois, Shakur, Newton, Seal, Marley, Malcolm, and Garvey fought for this purpose. End mental slavery, or we may someday repeat this. I said it before, now I say it again. If we forget our past, then we are self-condemned. The remnants of slavery are slowly dying out. Let's fast forward the process and become the change we wish to see, like Gandhi. Violence was the first method we used. Nat Turner was a Bible-reading former black slave from Virginia. Freed a lot of slaves and killed a lot of white people. Let's be real here though. I can't justify the killing of whites, even when they killed more blacks back then out of pure spite. But what I can say is this. How could the people read the Bible and justify slavery, and other people read the same book and fight to be free? Now let me end this verse on a good note. Your lineage, black and brown person, does not come from the words of conventional history. We come from dynasties of kings and queens, mathematicians, inventors, scientists, doctors, astrologers, artisans, artists, sculptors, lawyers, generals, social activists, and heroes. They can't even figure out how we built the Egyptian pyramids from stones drawn from miles away. So please, forget the fact they call our civilizations the heart of darkness, incapable of advanced thought and science. Open up your mind and gain strength from the words I speak. We can't prove the naysayers right or the future stays bleak. If you don't use your mind, it will surely fail you. 100 years from now, someone may find another way to mentally enslave you. Being closed-minded gets you nowhere in this world. And it doesn't stop the anger that makes your fists get curls. The almighty force of our ancestors is always on the watch. And I'm running through this world like the fox, and I'm thinking outside of the box. The task now is to dispel the myths and miseducation of the past. Like the Zulu Nation, many versus a few, the battle lines are drawn in our minds. It involves me and you.